cute animal story. And I think we said the same thing a year ago when he was born.
Yes, and actually I helped bring Najuma, his mum, over from Germany. So
they're
used to cold weather, and it is getting colder as we head through the weekend. Quite a bit of cloud around in the forecast, and also some mist and fog in places too. So this afternoon, dry conditions, variable amounts of cloud, and as we head through the rest of the afternoon, it'll be pretty similar. So you can see on the satellite picture, even though there's quite a bit of cloud, it's thin across some parts of Yorkshire, so we have got some brighter skies in places. As this area of high pressure starts to ebb away eastwards, we'll draw up colder air across the continent, so we are looking at temperatures being suppressed over the weekend below average. By Sunday, some places may stay sub-zero. So out there this afternoon, variable amounts of cloud. It's thin in places, allowing some brighter skies. Some places will stay in thicker cloud throughout the afternoon. A breeze will be light and temperatures about average, if not a little above for the time of year. So through this evening, low cloud will develop quite widely. Where there are any breaks, we may well get some patchy mist and fog in places. And it's going to be a coldish night, depending on those cloud breaks, but we'll still get back to 1 or 2 degrees, with some spots dropping back to freezing. So tomorrow, a grey start to the day. I think the mistiness, the low cloud will lift, and we'll see an improvement through the day. Quite a bit of cloud through the morning. It may take a bit of time for the sunshine to get going, but we should see brighter skies through the afternoon. Temperatures only 4 or 5 degrees colder than that on Sunday, Dave.
Thanks very much indeed.
All these lovely animals just for us, Amanda.
I know.
What a little doggy.
Yes, next time.
It's getting colder
Oh,
over the
not
weekend.
again.
Not a return to the
Sure
snow or anything
not.
like that. Lots of settled weather, but it is getting chillier for the weekend before those temperatures recover next week. And then we're looking at something a little bit more unsettled towards the back end of the week. There's still lots of soggy feels around, isn't there, after all of that snow melt throughout the week. This one taken near Penistone. And it was a bit of a misty start in the Vale of York, for example, this morning. We've certainly got more of that to come through the course of the weekend. You can keep your pictures coming into the Weather Watchers page or on social media, Keeley.Donovan on Instagram. So yeah, a cooler weekend to come. We'll start off tomorrow on a grey note, but I think we will see conditions gradually brightening up through the day, and through the afternoon we should see some spells of sunshine around. I think overall Sunday will stay fairly gloomy in comparison. So high pressure over the continent, starting to move away eastwards, so drawing up air from the south, and it's the air over the continent that's quite chilly. They've been having sharp frosts over the last few days, so we'll import that air through the weekend, but there will be a lot of settled weather to come. So through this afternoon, there was some brightness around, some breaks in the cloud, but overall there was quite a bit of cloud, and there's certainly quite a bit of cloud out there at the moment. So the cloud will lower. Low cloud becoming quite extensive overnight, some breaks in it, and we will have some mist and fog patches developing in places overnight. We're looking at a frost with temperatures down to 1 or 2 degrees, some spots dropping as low as freezing point. Let's have a quick look at those high water times. Then 7 o'clock on the nose in Scarborough and at 6:46 in Whitby. So we start the morning on rather a grey, misty note. I think the mist and the fog, some patches could linger, but it would gradually lift, and then we'll slowly see it brightening. Certainly into the afternoon, we're expecting brighter skies to spread down from the northwest, so some sunshine through the course of the afternoon. But temperatures on the chilly side only getting up to around 4 or 5 degrees with just a light breeze. It'll be even cooler than that on Sunday, so quite extensive low cloud, mist and fog on Sunday. Some of that lingering, and it will remain cloudy throughout the day. Temperatures really struggling on Sunday, just 2 or 3 degrees. Some spots, for example, the North York Moors, may well stay below freezing. Amanda.
Keeley, thank you very much. I think the bobble hat is becoming a permanent feature. Fingers crossed for some sunshine.
Hello there, good evening. Getting colder this weekend. There's also some mist and fog in the forecast. So a grey start tomorrow, but it should brighten up with some spells of sunshine. And as this high pressure ebbs away eastwards, we'll draw in air from the south, and it's been cold across the continent, so it is going to cool down with a return to some frosty nights as well. So extensive low cloud, also some mist and fog in the forecast overnight, and it does look like we're expecting a frost with temperatures down as low as around freezing in places. So tomorrow, a grey start to the day, and even though we'll keep the cloud through the morning, it will improve, and then through the course of the afternoon, eventually we should see some sunnier breaks developing in that cloud from the northwest. It's going to be a dry day, and temperatures will be on the chilly side around 4 or 5 degrees. Getting cooler still into Sunday, the risk of some fog into Sunday as well, and we could keep a lot of cloud through the day. Some places will stay sub-zero, at best around 2 or 3 degrees, and then those temperatures recover next week.